Islamic finance has the potential to contribute significantly toward addressing the funding gaps for environmental, social and governance ESG goals. Tengfu Li from Moody's Investor Service discusses how Malaysia can step up.
Islamic finance is really underpinned by ethical consideration, and in our view, that really aligns with some of the core ESG principles. And in fact, there are two key areas that I would like to highlight. Firstly is on the investments in climate-related initiatives. I think as everyone knows, there is a huge investment shortfall in the global transition to net zero. Today, when we look at ESG sukuk issuance, they remain very small. But at the same time, this also indicates a huge opportunity for Islamic finance to fill the gap. Based on our research, they total only about 8 billion in 2021, but we seen that it has actually grown significantly over the past few years from just about less than 1 billion in 2017. Now, the second area where Islamic finance can actually fill the gap is really on financial inclusion. So I think besides financing, Islamic banks can also provide support to the lower income segment through the philanthropic funds such as zakat, wakaf, and sadaqat. The reason why I think so, because when you look at the Islamic financial system, we think that their extensive network can in fact enhance the collection and distribution of these funds.
Tengfu Li said there has been progress in the sector to speed up ESG adoption, but more can be done.
Now, what we have seen so far is that the Islamic banks are integrating ESG consideration with the help of the central bank ESG sectoral guides and taxonomy, which in turn will facilitate the company's adoption of ESG practices as well as the net zero transition. Also, Islamic banks in Malaysia are driving a lot of the financial inclusion initiative, such as financing small businesses and affordable housing, as well as increasing the collaboration with the state Islamic religious councils and other non-governmental organizations to mobilize zakat, wakaf, and sadaqat to really benefit the lower income communities down there. Now, when we talk about all these developments, they are right now in a fairly nascent stage, but we expect the momentum to continue because we see a very clear government push, and also obviously because of the increasing awareness of ESG issue, not just among investors, but also the public at large.